And growing up, food was a punishment.
Back in the day, that was a normal practice. Little Billy would go to bed without dinner and breakfast. You don't like hot dogs? Oh, as a punishment, you're going to eat it all week. Yeah, those are the times I grew up in. So it was no surprise, when I had found out in therapy that I had this obsession with food. I just looked at it as I thought I just liked good food. But I learned that even in my teenage years, as I was learning to cook for myself, I was obsessed with the ingredients, with the quality, with the taste. I would keep making the same thing over and over again until it was perfect. And because of that quality that I have, that mindset, I became a pretty decent cook. But now the downside of that is when I had my own children, I didn't teach them proper portion controls because I didn't have it either. So I allowed them to eat as much and as often as they wanted to. And that's how we go from one extreme to the next. From my upbringing of lack, we were poor. So, of lack to now having my own kids and over overdoing it. You know, people would come to my house and they would like looking in my pantry was like being at the grocery store because I would have rows of the same stuff. We call it prepping today, but I've always been like that. So now that it's my house is my kids are grown now and it's pretty much not I don't need to like have all of that like I used to. I struggle now, with seeing bare spots in my pantry or in the refrigerator or in the cupboards. And for me, struggling looks like, oh, there's a whole bare shelf in here. Let me go and go grocery shopping. Even though I could have everything else in there, I might have just ran out of fruit. I'll go and do a whole grocery shop and pack everything back in that refrigerator. And then I feel like satisfied. Or the cupboard gets bare. I can see the wood on the bottom of some of the shelves because I might have gone through a couple of boxes of grits or, some rice is gone, has been used up or something. That means it's time to go and do a whole like haul. I need like a whole lot of stuff. And then once I get everything stuffed back in there, I'm satisfied. Sometimes that part right there, it overwhelms you even when you're living like that because when are you going to eat all of that food? And then half of it you have to throw it away because it ends up going bad or expires. And then you're stuck in this little cycle of finding somebody to give and donate food to. And then you donate your food. Then you see the bare spots. Then you go buy more food. So you get stuck in that little loop, because the bare spots to you and your brain means lack and poor and starvation when all it means is, it's just, there's some free space. I think that was like just really interesting, what she was saying, because I don't really hear a lot of people talking about like, you know, stuff like that. And, that might be the reason why we have, this obesity era or this hoarding thing going on where people, I may hoard it on food, but, people would hoard it on clothes and gadgets and, items. We all tend to have this need to like this feeling of this hole, but the feeling of the hole is never going to be filled up with things. You have to fill it up yourself with love, your love, not the love that you didn't get. Now you have to give yourself what it is you didn't get, coming up, whatever it was. No right, no wrong, no villain, no victim, just you giving yourself what it was that you needed in order to feel whole. And that's what I learned. And so that's what I try to remind myself every day when I start like looking at the spots in my pantry. Like right now I need bread and no, I bought eggs, I got cheese. Oh, and bacon. But I'm trying not to go and do a whole nother good thing when all I needed was bread and bacon. Now I'm going to just keep going because to me I need to buy a lot of stuff, but no, all I needed was bread and bacon because these cabinets are full. All right, y'all. Peace, love, and light.